Next one, let's talk about the expected value. The expected value of a random variable. The expected value of a random variable. Say the random variable of interest is W, okay? So what is EW? It has three different interpretations, okay? First one is what you expect to see on W. The expected value of W. But this is also equivalent to the center of the W distribution. This is also equal to the center of the W distribution. And the third interpretation is a weighted average the weighted average of all possible values. Of W. The weighted average of all possible values of W. Weighted average, weighted by what? Well, weighted by probabilities. And what does that mean? Well, let me explain one by one, okay? Look at our random experiment 1. Flip a failed coin 3 times. Okay? Flip a failed coin 3 times. Flip a failed coin 3 times. Okay? And X is a number of heads resulting. X is a number of heads resulting. When you flip a failed coin 3 times, how many heads do you expect to see? Well, 1. When you flip a failed coin 3 times, N is 3. Each time you have 50% chance of getting a head. So 3 times 1/2, you expect to see 1.5 heads. Okay? And second argument, the center of the X distribution. The center of X distribution. Let's look at our previous notes. Let's look at this picture here. This is X distribution. Where is the center of X distribution? Is here. When you place your finger here, you balance what? The graph. And this point is 1.5. 1.5 is the same number as what we get what? Earlier. Okay? So they are consistent. And next one, the weighted average of all possible value of W. What does that mean? Well, that is to say expected value of W is summation of all possible value of W. Okay? And then times what? X times PW. In our case, okay, in our case, I replace what? Oh, this is W, sorry. This is W. In our case, we replace W by what? This is a general formula. In this case, EW I change to EX. The weighted average of all possible value of x. And that is summation of all possible value of x times px. Okay? So in our case, let's recall what? The P and F function of x. Let me write it down here. X, px. Possible value of x, 0, 1, 2, and 3. How likely you see x equal to 0? That chance is what? Fail coin, right? Is 1 over 8. How about only see one head? Is 3 over 8. This one, 3 over 8. This one, 1 over 8. Okay? So, expected value is a weighted average of all possible value of x. If I use mathematical formula, I sum up all x times what? Its corresponding probability. So possible value of x is 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now, how likely you see x equal to 0? Times probability x equal to 0. How likely you see 1? Times probability that you see 1. How likely you see 2? Times probability that x equal to 2. How likely you see 3? Times probability x equal to 3. And then you add it up. That's what it means from this formula. Okay? Now, let's proceed to do it. 0 times what? 0 times x equal to 0. X equal to 0, the chance is 1 over 8. And plus 1 times the chance you see 1, the chance is 3 over 8. Okay? And how likely you see x equal to 2? That chance is still 3 over 8. So plus 2 times what? 3 over 8. And next one, plus 3 times how likely x equal to 1? That is 1 over 8. Okay? Now, it's a very straightforward calculation. Okay? You put a here, but the first one is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So 12 over 8, again, that's 1.5. Okay?